I attached a scoop to the front of my riding lawnmower. First, I had to remove the motor cowling, which is very easy on this motor or on this mower. It just flips up and it kind of lifts out of the two brackets that sit in the front up there. Once I got that off, then I cut a piece of angle iron a little bit longer than the width of the scoop that I'm going to put on there, the handle arms of the scoop width, and cut notches into the angle iron, which is 1 inch by 1 inch by 1/4 inch, and those notches are exactly the width of the arms of the scoop that are going to go on it. And then you just lay the angle iron into the brackets and they kind of fit down in there, and I just wired them in and they hold in place just by being wired in. The next step is to order a scoop from Amazon. They have all kinds of snow shovel scoops, and you can order however big you want, and it'll fit most of the applications. When you get the scoop, you have to reinforce the arms, and I used again 1 inch by 1 inch by 1/4 inch angle iron, and you have to make sure that the angle iron is sufficient to keep the arms from bending when you lift the load or pivot the load up. Also, you have to use a long bolt right there at the pivot point to attach the angle irons, and it also will allow you to fit the arm into the notch and keep it from slipping out of the notch when you have the load in the scoop. The top of the arm you have to install a small chain link piece on the middle of it, and in the top of the mower, just ahead of the steering wheel, you need to put in place a little hook, and eventually the chain will fit into the hook to hold it in place when the scoop is up. When the scoop is down, you go ahead and load it up with whatever you want. I was moving a pile of sand, and I could get 15 to 17 shovels full of sand into the scoop. Then you just push the arm down and hook the chain into the hook on the mower, and you're ready to go. You get on the mower and drive it to the location you want to dump the load, and you unhook the chain, push down on the arm and unhook the chain from the hook, and lift the scoop up and flip it over and dump your load. Then you just push it back on and set it back on the notches, and push the arm down and set it on the hook, and you go back for another load. That's how you add a scoop to the riding lawnmower.